What's up guys, welcome to your 13th Photoshop tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you guys how to fade a filter. Now we're not working with smart filters anymore, so go ahead and get rid of that. Just get like a regular layer or a picture of pretty much anything you want. And I know you guys are wondering, because in the last tutorial I said I was going to go to Food Lion, but I actually just found an apple pie from McDonald's in my refrigerator from last time, so that's what I'm eating right now. And actually, in case you want to know, whenever they had Monopoly at McDonald's last time, they had it for like a month. And I went to McDonald's every day and played Monopoly, and I gained 13 pounds in a month. So now you know. That's quite embarrassing. Shouldn't have told you that, but I did. So anyways, to the tutorial. Now that I showed you guys how to use smart filters, I'm going to show you guys how to use a regular filter. Now, not only masking, but you can also use a selection tool. Like anything that draws dots around your image is a selection tool. So go ahead, and I'm going to grab my ellipse tool and draw a selection around here. And now, once you have your selection, you can apply a filter to the selected area. So go ahead and press something like what filter you want to use. Filter, stylize. Let's use sketch chrome. That's a good one. So looks good. And now we have a filter applied to the cow's head. But sometimes you don't want the full intensity of the filter, and you want to be able to adjust the opacity of it. So in order to do this, while the filter is still selected, go ahead and press Edit, Fade Chrome, or it's not going to say Fade Chrome for everything. It depends on what filter you're using. It might even say Fade, but put Fade something, and that's the fade your whatever filter you're using. So now you can go ahead and lower the opacity, and that is how you lower opacities of filters. And another thing you can do is select the mode. I know we didn't go over modes, but these pretty much just give you a new kind of cool effects, the modes. But anytime you want to work with a filter, that's how you do it. You put Edit from up here, and then you put Fade, and that's how you do it. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel this since I don't want it. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that too by pressing Ctrl-Alt-Z. And now we're back to our regular image. So another thing I want to teach you guys in this tutorial is how to work with contrast and how to focus an image. So there's a new filter for this, and I'm not going to select anything, and when I don't select anything, it applies it to the whole layer. So make sure you got your layer selected and press Filter, then you want to press Sharpen, and then you want to press Unsharp Mask. This is the best filter to sharpen your image. So turn these all to 0, and I'm going to go through them one by one with you. Adjust my microphone right now. And pretty much how this works is by sharpening it. How it works is it increases the contrast between neighboring pixels. So for example, this green right here and this brown, it will increase the contrast between that, and therefore it'll give the appearance of sharpening your image. So it pretty much is like if you had a camera that was blurry and you turned the camera lens until it came in the focus sharper. That's what this effect is doing right now, except instead of turning the lens, we're doing it on a computer. So let me go through what these things mean right now. You have three settings right here: amount, radius, and threshold. The amount is pretty much how much you want to sharpen. So as you slide this higher, it's going to produce it's going to be a stronger effect the higher you go, and it's going to go from 500. You usually never want to go to 500 unless you're going for like a weird artsy effect, but I usually put mine around like well, I'll put it pretty high, like 79, just so I can make sure you see it on YouTube. So again, amount is pretty much the strength. Now the radius determines how wide the edge is. Remember I said that it increases the contrast between edge. The higher you go, it's going to look at a bigger area. So let's go ahead and put this to, let's see what looks good. I'll put like 22 or something just so you can see it. And as you see, the contrast is getting more and more. And I normally wouldn't go this much, but just for so you can see it on YouTube easy, I will. So now once I toggle that on and off, you can see that the cow is coming pretty much uncontrasted and then contrasted. So whatever pixels are near each other, they contrast and pretty much just makes it pop out. Now when you're doing this for real, don't put your amounts as high as this is. You're probably going to want to put it like, yeah, something around like that right there to sharpen your image. But for YouTube purpose, let's blow this baby up so you can really see it pop. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And this last one, threshold, right here, you didn't think I'd get to it, did you? This pretty much is the value that it needs to be between pixels in order to sharpen. So for example, when you have it as 0, there needs to be a little difference so it sharpens a lot. When you have all the way up to 255, then it's not even going to notice the difference, so it's not going to sharpen at all. So I always leave this to 0 and just adjust the amount and radius. So remember the rules. Adjust the amount and radius by like guess and check, pretty much. Just move your sliders and never move the threshold unless you know you absolutely need to, but you usually never want to move the threshold. So again, once I blow these up and I toggle on my preview on and off, that is how you can bring a blurry image into focus. And again, normally you wouldn't want to do it this much, but just so I can make sure you see on YouTube, that's what's going on. So thank you for watching my tutorial on focus and contrast and also filters. And in the next tutorial, I'm going to be showing you other cool stuff that you can do with probably a sharpening and stuff. So thank you for watching. I'm going to enjoy my apple pies, and I will see you next tutorial.